right, so tell me about how this role first came to you.
I put it out there that I wanted to do an animated movie, and Chicken Little came up, and I auditioned for it just because I thought it was really funny, and I met the director, and we just got along, and it seemed like a really fun, smart movie that Disney was planning.
So once you were involved and they started animating the character, knowing you were involved, did you start to see aspects of yourself in the character?
Yeah, well, they videotape you while you're doing your voice, so you take a lot of the gestures and the expressions that you make and put them into the character, which is cool to see that come through.
So after writing, directing, acting in a movie, is voice work a breeze?
Yes. Compared to writing, directing, and acting in a movie, showing up, going to a sound booth with a mug of coffee is pretty cake.
Do you have any interaction as far as the story or anything like that? Like, do you improvise parts that may end up changing the character in any way?
Yeah, that's why these guys were great collaborators. I mean, they let us improv a little bit, and especially Gary and I would improv back and forth, and they would implement a lot of those into the movie, which was fun for us to feel like we were really a part of shaping the movie.
Were most of the scenes, I say shot, but most of the voice work you did, was it solo, or were you also, I mean, I know you were with Gary, but were you also with the other characters in a room or things like that?
No, I really never did it with anyone else other than Gary. He and I had great, chemistry when we were in the room together, so we always did it, always worked it out so we could do it together.
As Disney's first CG movie separate from Pixar, was there a sense of pressure on the set or anything like that? Or, I mean, not on the set, but obviously in the course of the production?
I never saw that. I think these guys were just committed to making the best movie possible. And I think that Disney was very clear, like, look, we got a lot of movies in our slate that we're going to do. This might be the first one, but don't worry, the pressure's not all on you. We got a big slate coming out. So I'm sure that Disney felt pressure until they saw the movie, and you can tell by the amount of money they're spending to put it out there that I think they're pretty confident that they have a pretty cool movie.
When they first brought you in to talk about it, did they have a character sketch that was pretty similar to now, or
exactly?
Did it evolve?
I mean, I saw a black and white sketch that looked exactly like he does.
Okay, so it hasn't changed much since then.
He hasn't changed. I don't think any of the character design has really changed at all. Things about the movie have changed, but not the characters themselves.
What other parts of the movie did change?
I think obviously scenes, and when you write a movie over 5 years, you have plenty of time to develop it and shape it and change it. So there's been different endings and things. None anywhere near as funny as the ending I saw in the movie.
So what do you have coming up next?
Doing Scrubs till April, and then next year I have 2 movies coming out: The Last Kiss, which is a movie for DreamWorks, and Fast Track, which is a movie I did with Jason Bateman and Amanda Peet. And those will come out next year, and other than that, I don't really have anything planned.
Are you writing anything right now?
I want to, but I haven't had much time off. I have some ideas for stuff, and maybe that'll be what I'll do in my hiatus, because I could use a good nap and then maybe a chance to write.